Welcome back to Starbound, everybody. I am your host, MonsterGodz, and we're picking up basically where we left off, minus me doing a bunch of running around and scanning stuff for the lady that gives us the mission. So like I said, we started off our episode where our next mission is to scan Florin clues at Florin places, which honestly, we're not going to worry about. That's not even at all what our actual goal is. We're going to collect our rent from this lady here, and we are going to continue on. So I opened up the random little thing she gave us, the quest reward for scanning stuff at the thing, and I got this pollen pump. It's a unique weapon and I have no idea what it does. It shoots like a little gas cloud, so I don't know if it's any good or not. But yeah, so kind of weird, random, but it is what it is. So we are up to 6 manipulator modules, which is partially what we need. We want to upgrade this one first, I think. So that'll be 12. Otherwise, what we could do is we can go for the one that takes 8, which is increasing how powerful it is, which I might end up doing depending on where we're at in the episode and whatnot. But for now, I'm going to put all those in our bay here because I don't want to lose them, because they're fairly important. So I would rather, I'm going to drop this stuff off too. So basically what I do is I dump off all the valuable stuff that I don't want to lose if I die. Like some stuff, if I lose, it kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is and I'll be fine without it. However, some stuff I just don't want to have to recollect, and so I drop it off here. For the most part, I don't really care about all this random stuff. I'll drop it off just because we're here, but I honestly don't care about it. Like all these books and stuff, these codex things, I suppose I could have read that, whatever. I don't care about reading them. I always save the codex stuff thinking that I will read it and stuff one day, and I never do. So I'm just gonna, this time around, I'm just gonna get rid of them. Alright, so our goal today is we're gonna leave this planet, I think. Oh, there's a space station in our solar system. Awesome. An electronic station. That's awesome. So I haven't actually seen one of those yet. I have seen basically only weapon stations and food stations, so that's good to see. Our solar system, let's see. We do have a moon. So we are going to go to the moon because I want to collect fuel. We're at 0 fuel and we have no way to actually collect it until we go to the moon here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what it takes for us to craft the breathable station thingy-ma-thing, this thing. So 6 tungsten, 10 glass, living root. I don't think I have any of that stuff, so we're not even going to worry about it. So we're not going to be able to breathe here, so we're just going to take a peek down and see if there's any easy deposits of fuel. There is right here. That's what I was hoping for. So it's going to be super quick, because if it's not, we'll die. This is kind of a weird, janky way to do this. Normally you just wait until you have the breathing apparatus, which, yeah, we are dying quickly. Okay, so we lose breath faster than I thought we did. I thought we lost it a little bit slower than that, so maybe I will wait on collecting fuel, because either way that's not going to be enough for us to jump anywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put the fuel we collected. Yeah, I only collected 5, so that's not worth it at all. So I guess what our goal is going to be is tungsten. So what I said was tungsten, glass. So sand we need, tungsten, and living root. Do I have a living root? I thought I collected one of those already. Yes, right here, 3 of them. So we do have some of that. So we're on our way for that. But we need to collect tungsten, which I don't think this planet has. Or maybe it does and it's just rare. Get the fuck out of my way. I hate NPCs and like pets on these like starting ships and stuff. They're so obnoxious. So I can't select the planet we're on because there we go, the stupid friendly ship here. Yep, so no tungsten. So we're gonna leave this planet either way. Goodbye. We're gonna head back to, or we're gonna head to a different planet. Maybe this one says 2 orbiting bodies. Yeah, there we go. We'll head here. So the friendly ship here, in order to actually interact with it, we need to get the mech, which actually, now that I think about, we could actually do, so why don't we actually do that first? No, we'll wait. I feel like that would be a good episode in itself, is doing mech stuff, so, and I don't plan on doing that this episode. There we go, tungsten. So we'll head here. It's a desert planet, which means I might be able to collect some dust stuff, which is some of my favorite stuff to collect. If you remember from the last episode, or the last series, I like collecting the dust up because it allows us to get colonies with Fennox in it, which are little fox type people, which I think are awesome. Though I did learn recently, just by my own experience of having them, that they sometimes don't make the best guards, honestly. They die kind of quickly. Because they use spears, so they attack pretty slow. What does cactus give us? I don't remember. I never go on desert planets really, so... Oh, cactus juice. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So I wonder if we can actually get food from cactuses. Is that hostile? No? Friendly bird? Oh, that's new. Well, it's not entirely new, but most of the time birds attack you, and it's really obnoxious. Okay, so we already got some tungsten, which is a good start. Got a little bit of everything. Pretty decent planet so far. Ooh, that's a little... Oh, jeez. I forgot about that. It's sand. And I missed. Oh, I didn't miss. It just didn't turn into... That's weird. It doesn't turn into plant fiber till it hits the ground. That's kind of strange. Okay, so we want a cactus here. Come on. You know, I'm just going to go like this. This is kind of a weird way to do it, but it's probably going to be easier just to do it that way than any other way. So I'm going to actually collect the cactus stuff here, because if it does give us food, even if it's just like a little bit, that's better than nothing. I still haven't got the farm fully growing yet, so I don't really have like an actual method of collecting food yet. I did buy one hen egg, I think, though, which we have on the ship. I think. Yeah. Kind of forgetting what we did. It's been a little while since I've played. Okay, so we got some stuff there. Collecting a bunch of like random copper. What is this? Just a big old well. Okay. We're not gonna go down there. We're gonna go see what these people want. See if they're friendly. Oh, this is weird. They're like isolated here. You can only get in from the one side. Which is kind of cool. Ow. Hello, friend. Okay, so he's friendly, which is good. So we'll come on. Why is it not scanning that? There we go. I've actually I just actually noticed this in the past. I don't know, maybe like a couple hours of gameplay. Like some of my stuff is just not scanning. Oh, it's a florin. Okay, I did not know that. I would have never guessed by looking at him. I'm gonna rob this guy just because that's what we do. Scan these things and break them. So one thing you gotta get used to doing if you're playing this game is you gotta get used to robbing people. I mean, you do so much of it. It's kind of ridiculous actually. So we're gonna leave this guy alone because we don't need anything that he has, other than the random stuff we took. But I don't like. Early on, it's kind of difficult to collect a bunch of random stuff. Normally I do. If you remember my other playthrough and just in general watching me play, I tend to loot like everything, and it tends to create problems for me because then I have to create like all these chests and stuff full of random like furniture and whatnot that I don't ever use. So this time around I'm trying to avoid doing that. We're gonna try and see what desert trousers. Oh, actually I kind of like those. Of course they're black. Hey, you know what? We're gonna wear them. You know, why not? They look kind of neat. We're in the desert. Oh shit! Woo! Causing sandslides. It's always fun when you do something random like that and you're not expecting it. Because like it doesn't actually hurt you or anything. Most of the time, I think sometimes it can hurt you if it's if you're like suffocating or something, but I don't think the actual landslide itself hurts you. And it's actually kind of funny, sometimes the the landslide just traps you underneath and you gotta try and like dig yourself out. Oh, that's right, I was gonna mention this too. One of the other quest rewards we got was this sword, which has a little bit better damage, and it has kind of a unique special effect. Well, it's not unique, it's just different than the one we had before. Okay, we're gonna use it right here actually, because there's a cultist dude. Fuck off. Giant sword, bam! Oh no! I need to heal. Stop hitting me. Stupid cultists. So those guys we will run into a little bit later in the game. As of right now, they don't look like anything other than like crazy people. But they are actually part of the main storyline. Not to give too many spoilers away. Well, we're not actually doing the mission, so I guess spoilers don't matter too much. And if you're watching this, I hope you watched my other series already. Oh shit, that guy looks strong. I'll try this. A shotgun with sticky bombs. Yeah, that's how we do things. So this is good. Hopefully that means more to come. So this here is healing water. Yes. I'm so glad you guys got to see me find this. I hate when I find this stuff off screen because it feels cheaty. So this is healing water. This is amazing. So this stuff heals you just by going into it. Oh, and I don't have the frickin' thing to take water yet. Well, son of a bitch. So now I feel stupid because I put the manipulator upgrades in the ship. So I could have just gotten myself a whole bunch of healing water, which is fantastic to have. So we got some tungsten, random axe. I'll take that. Take the bed, seeing as we are here, might as well do it. So, anyways, what I was going to say is the healing liquid is a fantastic thing for you to put around your base. Because it allows you to basically heal whenever you want. It is a constant healing thing. You don't have to waste any potions for it or anything. Or not potions, the thing. God, I don't know why I'm saying stupid things, salves or anything like that. Oh, what is that, salve or reed chest? So can we actually take reeds? I'm going to scan that because that actually looks kind of cool. So are those actually reeds? Like, is that actually like a thing? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we're going to take some. I don't know if these regrow or not. It's something I've never actually looked into, and I do remember once before I was collecting this stuff. And I kind of just overlooked how it actually grows. Alright, so our mission to find tungsten is technically succeeding. We're up to 4 bars. We need 6. So bam. Bam. Alright, so wait, can I seriously just... Oh, so I can just hit this stuff. Oh, well that is way faster than freaking using the matter manipulator. Hold on a second. My cat's going crazy over next to me. Alright, so that's an easy way to collect a whole bunch of reeds. It's not what I'm going for originally, but I'll take it, I guess. See, sometime what? Evil birds, man. Damn, I missed. Fuck off, bird. See, then we just go in here, we heal. It's kind of a slow heal, slower than I actually remember. But, you know, free heals is free heals, doesn't matter where it's coming from. Alright, so I am kind of hoping we find some more tungsten. Oh, this will get us more tungsten. Okay, so. Hopefully friendly? Hopefully friendly. What is that? Hello. Yep, so they seem to be friendly, so that's a good sign. Can never remember if we can steal from these people or not, or if we get in trouble. Well, hold off on stealing because they don't have anything we want yet that I've seen. So, okay, so they have an entire little pyramid here. That's technically a chest, so let's see. Oh, no, that's a bed. Okay, so that's like a pyramid. Neato. No food actually growing. Don't have anything I want. Wow, these people have next to nothing. Alright. So, this is just kind of funny. I was expecting there to be a lot more chests here, and there's like absolutely none, really. There's nothing. Like, even the stuff they have is very little, so. The reason why I'm not actually scanning any of this stuff is because I'm going to come back here at some point. My guess is that I'm actually going to come back here off screen and scan all this stuff, because scanning stuff just takes a long time in general, and it's not exciting at all. Okay, there we go. So, I don't think. Yeah, I'm mad that we took stuff, so. Okay. Well, we did find a weapon. Let's see if it's any good. So ours does 8.6, 1.3 fire rate. Let's see what we found. Oh, it's a one-handed. It does 6.9. So if I find a shield, I could give that a try and see if it's any good. I haven't used one-handed weapons in this game in a very, very long time. Probably just another bed up there. Oh, what's that? Actually, that looks different. That looks really cool, actually. I'm gonna scan that because that looks cool. See, in order to scan things, you literally have to like walk up to every object, and that just it can take a very, very long time. So I'm just gonna do that stuff off screen probably. Plus, I noticed that they have farm stuff, and I'll probably just steal all their food. I'll let them do the work to grow it, and then I'll take it. Jeez. They have technology up here. Interesting. So I wonder if this is supposed to be something. Yeah, what is this? It says different volumes. Yodel diary. Personal diary of 8. You know, I'm not going to mess with that because I'll do that maybe a different time. Or I'll sit down and I'll actually look at that. Because I'm actually kind of curious about that now. There's some panels here that are not common. So I'm going to scan them. See, look at that. I said I wasn't going to scan stuff, and here I am scanning things. Okay. That's going to take a while to get down. I don't like doing missions for people on planets like this unless I plan on staying on the planet, which I don't really have a plan to on this one. How many tungsten am I up to, actually? That's the only thing. That's the only reason I'm really here. Okay, so I actually have enough now, so we can realistically leave any time, and I'm in good shape. Okay, it's friendly. I actually do want to collect some of this stuff. Can I actually collect this plant? No, I can't. So this is thorny fruit. These are natural growing food plants, which are pretty sweet. Did I collect any sand? Because I need sand. Nope, blue silt. Yep, sand. Okay, so we're good. So we are actually good to head back, and we are able to get our breathing apparatus. Oh, cool. Oh, and we got our first egg. Yay! And rent. Well, a little bit of everything. So, got our tungsten bars. go ahead and smelt the copper because I can. And we're going to go down to breathing apparatus and see we need. So 10 glass, I don't know, yeah, 10 glass and 1 living root. So 10 glass. Boop. Wait for this. And living root we have in our chest over here. Just need 1, so we're gonna click that. Over here, and this is where the game gets interesting because we now have our first important item. Boom. So this is one of the first things we actually craft where it's actually really important because this allows us to breathe in space. And I'm actually going to leave this thing back here because I like the breathing apparatus look better than the other thing we collected. So with that we can actually go to the moon now if we want. But I just realized we got a copper bar, which means we might be able to craft our wooden can. Yep, so we just need a little bit more timber, which we can obviously just make. And our watering can. Awesome. So the watering can, I'm going to put up here. Where's the hoe? Is that a 2-item? Hope it's not. God damn it, why do they do that? They could have just made it one-handed so we wouldn't have to like take up like 4 spaces to do things. Oh well. Okay. So, we are going to teleport to mineshaft legs. I believe that's where we have our plants. Oh, stuff's growing. See, stuff kind of grows by itself because it does rain. But if we water it ourselves, it'll just go faster. I also threw down a cotton plant here. So that way we can start getting some cotton. We use it for, I think, armor eventually or something. I don't know. I'm not going to do a whole lot with it. There's a couple things that are worth trying to like get going right away. Cotton is one of them, and the other one is a moth trap. But we don't have more tungsten to spare, so we're not really going to do that. Now we're going to head to one of the moons. I know I have stuff to do here still, but I want to collect fuel, like I said. And plus I like doing this on screen for the first time, and it's pretty quick, so it won't be anything special. So basically the moons are dangerous because we get attacked by this big moon monster. If you have fuel with you on you, he basically comes after you. So the goal is to create a situation where he can't get you, or you can mine a whole bunch of stuff before he gets to you. Most of the time it's pretty easy. There's a few times that I've actually played where it was difficult, but it was usually only difficult because of the layout of the moon, which I haven't actually seen happen in a very long time, so not really worried about it. I'm gonna dig up kind of goofy here. So you guys are gonna see the starting method for me collecting this stuff. Now the easiest way to actually do this, to collect fuel, is to actually dig straight down. The reason you do that is that down below there are pools of fuel, which are way more efficient than this stuff. The crystals give you basically nothing. Actually, kind of garbage in all honesty. But I mean, they're easy to get right now because they're on the surface. Basically the surface. Normally there's actually deposits on the surface itself, which you can go for. And it's probably an easier way to do it, but I'm just gonna do it like this because I know there's a couple decent chunks here, so I'm gonna try getting it here because I want to. So, and also because near the surface it's easy for me to get away. Where down below, if you do like the liquid fuel, you do have to try and plan your escape up to the surface, because you do have to get to the surface to escape. Because I think he either one-hits you, or he hits you in like a couple hits. I haven't tested the theory in a very, very long time. Like since the first update with him, the moon monster. I don't remember what update that was, but I played and I was able to survive one hit, I think. but I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a very, very long time. So the easiest way to normally do this is to just kind of skip along the planet, or the moon top. And, well, I can't remember if I take falling damage. Oh, we'll see. Nope. No falling damage on the moon. Good to know. So yeah, so you just find veins like this where it's essentially just a handful of fuel at the top, surface level, and then you just jump away. And sometimes you gotta be careful, because if you're not paying attention, he'll sneak up on you. It's pretty hard. He's just, yep, there he is. I was gonna say, he's a big pink monster, so he can't really sneak up on you. If he sneaks up on you, it's probably your fault, honestly. Because, I mean, he's extremely easy to see, because he glows. He used to be bigger, too. That's one thing I am glad they did make him smaller, which makes it a lot easier to avoid him, because before he took up like a quarter of the screen. And that was extremely frustrating, because he was so big, you couldn't really get away from him. If you were like down below, on like below the surface, when you were trying to escape, he would just essentially take up the entire screen, or a large portion of it, so you couldn't really get away. See, this is a little riskier. I'm kind of doing this on purpose, like taking some risks here just to kind of exemplify danger. Then we have a ton of fuel now, so kind of actually happy with how much we've managed to collect. Okay, so this I'm not gonna be able to jump on top of. Probably, well, maybe. Yeah, I can. Okay, I was thinking that it was much deeper than what it was. Come on, there we go. So you can't outrun him. No matter what you do, he will always catch up to you at about the same time, because he travels off screen faster, I think. So like if you okay, you know what, I'm gonna go now. I see that there's some meteors falling here, and they kill you in one hit if they hit you. The big ones, if some bigger ones fall, and I'm just not gonna mess with that. We'll call that a successful hunt. Yeah, so 79 fuel, so that's basically 2 jumps. Well, actually, I think I'm just short, because I think it's like 85 per jump. So, almost there. But what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to the 2-stop teleshop, because we're getting near the end of the episode here, so I think I'm going to get our mech. I'm going to go do the mission so we can get the mech, and then you guys can see how cool that is. And we'll do, maybe I'll start off next episode doing some stuff with the mech. Yep, so, hey there, friendo. I'm Dr. Aki, and I deal with robots, so I have an experimental modular space mech in need of test drive, and my usual pilots are indisposed. Could you do me a favor and fly through the test course? Just talk to me when you're ready, so we'll accept that. Dr. Akagi, I don't know how to pronounce that. Are you ready to deploy my mech test course? I built an abandoned freighter I stumbled upon. Deal. He just found an abandoned freighter. It's a huge ship. I never really realized, can I actually get out here? I'm gonna try something. Oh, I can. Cool. Is there anything in here? No. Actually, no, but there are things to scan, which is... So this is one thing that I do recommend. So I randomly get out, like, I randomly try to scan everything. Not because, you know, it's like super important stuff, but because occasionally... oh. These targets can be destroyed with your mech's primary weapon. My primary mode has concluded that destroying them may allow you to progress. Yeah, so he just wants to destroy these things. Actually, wait, hold on. Scan it. There we go. I scan everything because occasionally you come across something that you may want to put in like your base at some point, and if you scan everything, there's a much more likelihood that you actually have it on you. That was weird. I didn't get out of here last time, so this is interesting. Oh, I want to go through there. Where are your mech's energy reserves? Oh yeah, so the mech has an energy bar here, which I already knew about, so I didn't bother talking about it. but your mech uses energy every time you shoot, and every time you take damage. Later level things will essentially destroy you in like one hit. Not later level things, but more dangerous planet things. These guys, bad guys. These little blue things collect energy, so it refills your health bar and energy bar. You don't want to get hit by these guys, they hurt. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. I took that a lot slower than I would normally because I figured you guys would kind of want to see the way the mech flies around a little bit. But next time when we play, we'll actually have our own mech, I believe, so we can kind of do whatever we want. Boop. Yay, turn everything. It's a USCM freighter, and you just found it laying around. That's kind of, that's sketchy. We're just not gonna, yep, we're not gonna talk about that. Boop. Head back, and he should give us our own mech, which is awesome. So in the next episode, we'll probably actually do some mech stuff, just so we can kind of show it off for those of you that haven't seen it. You made it back. That's not surprise. Wow, that's not surprise in my voice. Oh yeah, okay, duh. I'm reading this really specially. You made it back. That's not surprise in my voice. It's elation. As a reward, I can give you enough spare mech components for you to deploy your own mech in space for space travel. Head over to that mech assembly station to customize it. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him again. I'm working on a shiny new mech weapon, but I need you to gather some pieces. If you can go into space and find me 5 salvage interface chips, 10 salvage power couplings, I think that'll be enough to finish it. So we'll accept that because that's kind of important for later stuff. So this here allows us to customize our mech. So if we get new parts and stuff, we add them here to essentially change out what it looks like and how it functions. For colors though, we get to pick whatever we want. I'm gonna go with black and green because those are just probably my favorite color combination of the stuff we can pick from here. I don't think there's I wanted to do like a turquoisey type one, but the green will have to do. I think I like the colors, and I also like I think it fits the florin. And here's the mech crafting station where you can craft stuff. This is all just the basic stuff. Our first thing is going to collect 20 titanium bars. That's going to be our very first goal, so we can get another mining arm so we can mine a lot faster. But for now, that's going to be it for that. What's down here? Actually, I never actually go down here and check this out. I should probably do that. Help me out, would ya? Business around here hasn't been so great since all my regulars are on the run from Dreadwing and his gang of crooks. Can you go and defeat Dreadwing for me? Come speak to me when you're ready. I'll send you right to him. So we're going to accept that as well. Mostly because otherwise I always forget what this place is. And I think we eventually want to do that because I think you can hire mercenaries if you do that mission. I haven't done it since they updated that, but I think that's what it's for. Fake sparrow license, 10,000, okay. So you can buy that if you want to upgrade your ship kind of artificially. So if you want to upgrade it quickly, you can pay for it if you somehow have the money. But if you have the money, I'd imagine you probably have access to crew members. I'm not sure why you'd do that. The other thing is we want to see what am I missing for the better sphere, the spike sphere. I need 8 tech cards, so I think I might actually have that. Or I'm close. I might not have that amount actually. Now that I think about it, I might have like 6. Yeah, I have exactly 6. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. So, we are going to actually use... Nope, we're going to hold off on wasting that. We do have the healing water on that planet, so I don't want to forget about that because we will collect that. But I think for now, we'll call this an episode. When we come back, we'll do some space stuff. We actually have some cool space stuff available to us now that we are able to deploy a mech. So when we come back, we'll do some mech stuff immediately. I don't think I'll hold off on doing any of it. I'll just get right to it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the episode, please do me a favor and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time.